What's up, guys? So, we just got a whole new batch of Spider-Man Brand New Day set photos, and listen, this new suit, it's something else.
This is something else.
It might just be the most comic-accurate live-action Spidey look we've ever gotten. Today we are taking a deep dive into these new behind-the-scenes shots, what they tell us about the direction of the movie, how this new version of Peter is evolving, and why this suit matters so much. Let's get into it. Right off the bat, let's talk about the most eye-catching thing, the suit itself. In this first shot, you can see Tom Holland mid-pose, crouching down in full costume, and it looks just great. The colors are striking. That classic red and blue combo finally looks like it came straight off the comic page. The red is strong and bold, not overly glossy or washed out, and the blue complements it perfectly. This is a suit that looks designed for the street, not the battlefield, not out of space, just the ground-level streets of New York, and it feels personal. This doesn't look like a gift from Tony Stark. This feels like something Peter made on his own, like a return to basics. The shape of the spider emblem on the chest is sharp, clean, and centered. It's not too big, not too minimal, just the right size to stand out without stealing all the attention. And the eyes on the mask, they've gone for that slightly larger, more expressive look, which gives off strong vibes from the comics and games. It's subtle, but it's a nice evolution from what we saw in the previous films. And it makes sense. Peter's older now, he's seen more, he's been through a lot. This is a new chapter for him, and this suit reflects that. Now, if we move on to the wider street shot, the one where Spider-Man is standing on top of what looks like a moving truck rig, you start to get a feel for the scale of the scene they're shooting. The whole street's been redressed to look like New York City, even though we know they're shooting in Glasgow. You've got American flags lining the buildings, classic-looking storefronts, and a couple of yellow cabs in the background. It's clear they're setting the tone for a more grounded, city-based story, and Peter is right at the center of it. The way the scene is filmed tells us a lot too. You can see all the practical camera gear surrounding him, the truck rig, the suspension wires. This isn't some fully CGI green screen setup. They're filming real stunts on location. This gives me so much hope for the tone of this movie. It feels like they're dialing back the cosmic scale and getting back to what made Spider-Man special in the first place. The city, the street, the neighborhood. That's always been his arena. And then we get the back shot. Probably the cleanest and most detailed image so far. Tom's unmasked in this one, and you get a full look at the back of the suit. The red spider emblem on the back is impressive, as I said. It's different from the previous MCU suits where the back spider felt like an afterthought. This one demands your attention. It's got that pointed, angular shape that almost feels like a callback to the Raimi films, but refined into something fresh. It gives the suit personality from behind, which sounds like a small thing, but it matters. Spider-Man's design has always had to look good from every angle. This one nails it. There's also a lot to say about the overall fit of the suit. It hugs Tom Holland's frame in a way that feels natural, like a real costume, not body armor. And that's important. This version of Peter isn't some Iron Man protege anymore. He's on his own. Is building his life back from nothing after the world forgot who he was. This suit is a reflection of that, a clean slate, no flashy upgrade, no instant kill mode, just a young guy trying to do the right thing the old-fashioned way. These photos also hint at a potential chase or action sequence. Peter is clearly on the move, and it looks like the kind of scene that happens early in the film, something to re-establish his place in the world now that everything's changed. And again, no backup, no mentor, no Avengers, just Peter. It really feels like a year one vibe, but for someone who's already experienced loss, pain, sacrifice, and still keeps going. And I think that's why the suit resonates so much. It's not just a costume change, it's symbolic. It tells us everything about where Peter's at mentally. He's not clinging to the past anymore. He's not trying to impress anyone. He's embracing who he is, alone, forgotten, and still out there helping people, because that's what Spider-Man does. This suit, more than anything before, captures that spirit. So yeah, I'm loving it. It's bold, clean, it's classic, and it feels earned. This isn't a reboot, it's a reinvention. A fresh start for the same Peter Parker we've grown with, but finally stepping fully into his own identity. Let me know what you guys think of the new suit and these set photos. Are you feeling the new direction for Brand New Day? Think it's the best suit yet? Or are you still loyal to one of the older looks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you're hyped for the film, and make sure you subscribe, because as soon as the trailer drops, I'll be breaking it all down. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay awesome.